All right, here we go. This is interesting. I've been waiting to watch this one. So I just finished watching the Shibuya. I just finished watching the Shibuya incident on of Jujutsu Kaisen. I just finished season 2, like probably like a couple weeks ago now. I finally caught up. It took me a while, but this video intrigues me. Okay, it's called "Could Goku Survive the Shibuya Incident?" And we're not talking about like obviously adult Goku can. I'm not saying like adult, because adult Goku would probably slap. I'm gonna be honest with you, he would spit on everybody. But like kid Goku from just like Dragon Ball, would he be able to survive the Shibuya incident? I don't know. I think this is a really like interesting video idea. I've never thought of something like this. Let me just make sure it's in the best quality for my boys here.
Recently, due to events in the Jujutsu Kaisen manga that I won't spoil here, the debate surrounding Goku versus Gojo seems to have been reignited. However, I think it's fairly obvious who wins between the two of them to anyone who's actually watched and...
Yeah, guys, come on. We all know that Goku slaps, okay? We've been over this. Come on. Why is my computer so slow today?
Scaled both series properly. But I still do want to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen versus Dragon Ball scaling, so today, I thought I'd cover a topic that I have not seen anyone else talk about, and one that I think is a lot closer and honestly more interesting than Goku versus Gojo. Could Kid Goku survive the Shibuya incident from Jujutsu Kaisen? Now,
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, if Goku was a good guy during the Shibuya incident, if Kid Goku is a good guy during the Shibuya incident, I guess it does depend on which version, like what arc Kid Goku, but let's just say, let's highball him, and let's have him be King Piccolo arc Kid Goku. I still think, I think Goku would die. I honestly think Goku would die. I think these characters are way stronger than Kid Goku. For sure. I'm gonna be honest with you.
How the Shibuya incident has so many characters and moving parts, it's important to establish both what I mean by surviving the incident and which version of Kid Goku I'll be using. For the version of Kid Goku, I'll be using the Kid Goku from after the 21st but before the 22nd Budokai, as his fights against both Baba's monster minions and the Red Ribbon Army feel almost thematically appropriate for this video.
Okay.
As for the structure of this video, we will be putting Kid Goku up against...
Bro, still using Windows 10? No, I'm definitely on Windows like 11 or whatever the fuck the new update is. It's not even like my Windows update, bro. It's just like my computer right now, bro. I need more RAM.
Major opponent of the Shibuya arc. Starting with the Cursed Spirits, Dagon, Jogo, Mahito, and Hanami, as well as Chozo, but he's technically a Cursed Womb. I will then be discussing how Goku would do against the three biggest threats of the arc.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Goku survives any of them. I'm gonna be honest, I think Goku would die against all of them.
Paraga, Toad.
And you guys know me, I'm a Goku freaking meat rider, bro. I am the biggest Goku meat rider. I think Goku would just get slapped up.
And 15 Fingers Kuna. Hypothetically, Goku replaces whoever these people were planning to fight after accidentally flying into Shibuya on the Flying Nimbus. Thus, he will have no knowledge of his opponents, nor will he have any understanding of abilities like domain expansion or how cursed energy works, and won't be getting any backup in these fights.
He's dead.
Before we get started,
he's dead.
Though,
He's literally dead, bro.
Subscribe if you enjoy stuff like this.
He's dead. There's no way. What do you guys think? What do you guys think Goku survives?
Either way, I hope you enjoy the power scaling. To begin, let's scale how strong Goku is before the 22nd Budokai tournament. And for once, power levels make things more confusing rather than less confusing when it comes to measuring power increases. While in Dragon Ball Z, doubling one's power level means your speed and strength get doubled, this is not the case in original Dragon Ball. Between the 21st Budokai and 22nd Budokai, Goku's power level goes from 139 all the way to 180. Which numbers-wise is way less than the boost he got from Oroshi's initial training. Despite this, even before the 3 years worth of training he does by himself off-screen before the 22nd Budokai, Goku's strength is stated to have multiplied by several times by training with Korin and drinking the Super Holy Water, which makes him get stomped by Mercenary Tao to pretty easily beating him. Essentially, this means that a small power level increase is actually a multiplier, making early power levels essentially exponential in early Dragon Ball, rather than linear. This still doesn't exactly answer how strong...
Yeah, we know this. I'm gonna be honest, like power levels in Dragon Ball kind of ruined everything. They shouldn't have even brought in power levels. It's kind of stupid.
He is, though. So let's actually talk about his AP. After witnessing Goku fight Baba's minions, Roshi believes that he would have outright lost to Goku if he had not trained. This likely means that Goku would scale over the weaker Roshi's full power, not to be confused with his max power form, which destroyed Mount Frypan and has been calculated at City.
Nah, he'd lose. Joku would get his first dub. I mean, yeah, bro, probably. Yeah, honestly, I don't think Goku wins anybody. Or beats anybody. I can't think of a character he would beat. I'm trying to think of how strong they are compared to how strong Goku would be at this time, and I am almost positive they would all be able to just slap Goku up.
City to mountain levels in strength. This means that Goku at this point sits comfortably around or above this level of attack potency, but doesn't scale to Roshi's moonbusting feat. If you actually think Goku scales to max power Roshi at this point, you'd also be saying he's able to output attacks with power levels in the thousands, which...
Yeah, no way. There's no way. If Goku was able to destroy a moon like Roshi was at this point, I think Goku would be able to win, but there's just no way. He's not that guy right now.
We know is obviously not true. So, cope, I guess. As for speed, Goku repeatedly dodges bullets throughout the arc and is faster than Tao Pai Pai, who can throw his pillars at a calculated speed around Mach 20. There are some potential laser dodging feats, but we don't really need to mention them for this video at least. There are some other factors like how Kid Goku fights and his abilities, but I'm going to save them for when they become relevant in the actual fights. Speaking of fights, let's move on to the first round of Shibuya. Curse Spirits and Disaster Curses. Besides the Disaster Curses, literally anyone below grade 1 or special grade is not really worth talking about. Like, do you guys really think Goku is going to lose to the Locust Curse that Yuji beat?
Okay, exactly. Probably... No, he'd probably beat that little Locust Curse. Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely for sure he'd be able to beat him, for sure.
Other factors determining how these initial fights might go is how many of the curses Goku runs into at the same time. If he shows up early enough, he might run into all of them at once, as they are essentially all in one spot at the beginning when they go to fight Gojo. For most of them, I honestly don't think they can do that much to Goku. When it comes to feats, the arguably strongest...
Alright, I'm gonna be honest, this guy's meat riding Goku, bro. This guy is meat riding Goku. Like, for real, for real.
One we see is from the Disaster Curse Dagon, whose domain expansion has been calculated to be approximately mountain level, but maybe even more impressive given the anime. However, given how characters...
See, the thing is with Jujutsu Kaisen and like something like Naruto too, right? Yeah, okay, let's say their attack potency isn't super strong, but it's not really like how strong their attack potency is. It's more of like about their hacks. Like, for example, Gojo, he isn't really like that strong. I mean, I guess you could say, oh yeah, his like hollow purple, like, will literally just delete anything, which is true. But he's not really using that like on a daily basis. What makes him really strong is his hacks with infinity. Like, you can't hit him, which makes him like, it's just a hack. And so, for example, not like these people would be able to beat Goku not because they're not strong enough, but because their jujutsu abilities and techniques are essentially hacks. And Goku's pretty stupid, especially as a kid, for sure, and he's pretty stupid as an adult. There's no way he would be smart enough to figure out their jujutsu abilities. Although, I'm pretty sure when you explain your jujutsu abilities, they become more effective or something like that. I think that they said that at some point in Season 2.
Don't exactly normally scale to the area of their domain expansion. It's kind of highballing to say his actual attack potency is exactly the same as the scale of his domain. This is pretty consistent as Jogo's maximum meteor, his strongest attack, is around small city level in power based on calculations. Unfortunately, it's probably impossible for Jogo to hit Goku with maximum meteor, even if they are fighting him all at once, as even non-special grade level characters were easily able to escape it and react to it. Speaking of speed, it's also not looking great, as Chozo's attacks are stated to only surpass the speed of sound, and vastly stronger characters like Maki are stated to...
There's no way Goku's faster than Light, bro. Kid Goku is not faster than Light. Listen, bro, you're talking to the biggest Dragon Ball meat rider. I'll be honest, this guy is like schmeat riding, bro. This guy is straight up schmeat riding.
Only surpass Mach 3, meaning all of these curses are around this range of speed at best, which is way less than Goku's casual Mach 20. While there are higher speed scales to potentially use for the...
Wait, when did he figure out that Goku was Mach 20? He said something about General Tao throwing his thing at Mach 20. I mean, I guess Goku I mean, I guess the Nimbus can make him fly, but Nimbus isn't going to be next to him all the time. You know, he has to summon Nimbus. So if there's somebody right in front of him, he's going to be too busy focused on fighting. Goku doesn't run from his battles. When does Goku ever use the Nimbus to run away from a battle? He doesn't do that. That's not really in his nature to run away from a battle. No, I'm sorry. This guy's like totally Shmi riding Goku right now. Dog said the 3 disaster curses and Chozo would lose when they jump him. Yeah, there's no way, bro. Goku would get his shit rocked. 3v1? There's no way.
Entire verse, like Hikari's feats in the manga, none of these curses scale to that level of speed. This means that when going all out, Goku is vastly faster than them, while also just hitting harder than all of them.
I don't think so.
However, despite being weaker in stats, the disaster curses have one substantial advantage over Goku, which is the fact that Goku can't see them. If we don't equalize ki and cursed energy, which makes sense given how they function extremely differently and come from very different aspects of people, Goku wouldn't have enough cursed energy to see them. For the most part, this wouldn't be a problem, as even a single punch would take them out, and Goku would be tanking any attacks that are thrown at him. One cursed spirit in particular is a massive problem: Mahito. Mahito gives Goku 2 particular problems that I don't see Goku finding a way around.
Okay, listen, Mahito, all Mahito has to do is touch Goku and it's over. And Goku can't even see Mahito. So, like, you know, it's over.
Firstly, he can reform himself as long as his soul isn't destroyed or damaged, with only particular characters like Yuji, due to having Sukuna inside himself, being able to permanently damage him. And secondly, Mahito's soul manipulation allows him to manipulate Goku's body and just pop him if he touches him. At this point, I only see one way for Goku to reasonably win against Mahito, and that is completely annihilating him with a Kamehameha.
But he can't see him, right? Because he's a curse. So how would Goku even be able to know where he's at?
We really see this happening if Goku is able to see Mahito and realize that his normal punches and kicks aren't enough to beat him. While Goku would be capable of dodging his attacks, even against weaker opponents, he does sometimes allow them to get hits off throughout the story, and Mahito really only needs one touch to win this fight. The best argument I have is that maybe Goku's soul is too powerful to manipulate, but
okay, now this guy's really meat riding, bro. The meat riding is crazy.
That really is impossible to prove.
Yeah, no way.
Later on in the franchise, Goku's able to fight without thinking to avoid threats and can sense opponents even if he can't see them. Goku either doesn't have that ability yet or hasn't shown the capacity to do so.
Yeah, there's no way.
This seems especially true given how Goku gets caught off guard by pretty obvious things like Commander Blue's abilities even after being warned about them explicitly. So if Goku does come across Mahito in particular, I think he would honestly not have a way to win in a random encounter. But by that same token, he could easily deal with the other curse spirits even if he can't actually see them.
Do you guys think Jogo would... you guys think Goku actually beats Jogo? I would say Jogo and Goku are probably relatively the same in power. Power and speed. I don't know, that's just me. I don't think Kid Goku's that fast. Kid Goku isn't that fast. Maybe with Nimbus, if he's constantly on Nimbus. But I'm trying to think of an incident when Goku was like absolutely like beyond speed of sound as a kid.
However,
which he is eventually, but I'm pretty sure the specific Goku that he's using isn't.
This is in the off chance he does come across Mahito. Any other scenario where he doesn't, he's probably going to be fine. But what about the 3 strongest threats? Toji, Sukuna, and Maharaga. To begin, Toji is definitely the easiest. While he is faster and stronger than the Disaster Curses, the only really unique ability he has in this incarnation is Playful Cloud, which is really far inferior to his arsenal of Inverted Spear of Heaven and Soul-Splitting Katana that he has while he was truly alive. Using most scales, Goku is just a stronger, faster fighter and would just outbox Toji and overpower him. With the Soul-Split Katana, Toji might be able to get off a hit and one-shot Goku, but that presupposes...
Hold on, how fast did he say Goku was again? I need to see this, bro, because he's really, like, he's absolutely highballing the fuck out of Goku right now. Hold on, my mouse isn't working. How let me see. I just need to see how fast Goku is.
180, which numbers-wise is way less than the boost he got from Oroshi's initial training. Despite this, even before the 3 years worth of training he does by himself off screen before the 22nd Budokai, Goku's strength is stated to have multiplied by several times by training with Korin and drinking the super holy water, which makes him get stomped by Mercenary Tao to pretty easily beating him. Essentially, this means that a small power level increase is actually a multiplier, making early power levels essentially exponential in early Dragon Ball.
I understand this argument, but
rather than linear. This still doesn't
I understand it's a multiplier, but I still don't think he's stronger than some of these other characters.
Or how strong he is, though. So, let's actually talk about his AP. After witnessing Goku fight Baba's minions, Roshi believes that he would have outright lost to Goku if he had not trained. This likely means that Goku would scale over the weaker Roshi's full power, not to be confused at least. There are some other factors like how Kid Goku fights and his abilities, but I'm going to save them for when they become relevant in the actual fights. Speaking of fights, let's move on to Tao Pai Pai, who can throw his Goku repeat no is obviously
Here we go.
Cope, I guess. As for speed, Goku repeatedly dodges bullets throughout the arc and is faster than Tao Pai Pai, who can throw his pillars at a calculated speed around Mach 20.
So Goku can dodge bullets, okay, that's pretty fast.
There are some potential laser dodging feats, but we don't really need to mention them for this video at least. There are some other factors like...
I'm confused on why he brought up the fact that General Tao can throw his thing at Mach 20. Okay, a baseball player can throw a baseball at 100 miles an hour. That doesn't mean they can go 100 miles an hour. It's because that just means the throwing speed for a baseball is 100 miles an hour. That does not mean they can run 100 miles an hour.
Feats, but we don't really need to mention them for this video at least. There are some other factors like how Kid Goku...
Alright, let's keep going.
The only really unique ability he has in this incarnation is Playful Cloud, which is really fun.
I mean, being faster than bullets is one thing, but I'm pretty sure Toji's faster than bullets too.
Far inferior to his arsenal of inverted Spear of Heaven and soul-splitting katana that he has while he was truly alive. Using most scales, Goku is just a stronger, faster fighter and would just outbox Toji and overpower him. With the soul-split katana, Toji might be able to get off a hit and one-shot Goku, but that presupposes that he is faster than Goku and has the soul-split katana. That can only really be done by saying he's faster than Jackpot Hikari, but even then, I could then grant Goku his potential relative.
I need this guy to I need him to break down how fast Goku, because I feel like he really skimmed over how fast Goku. Okay, he said he can dodge bullets, and then he said General Tao can throw his thing at Mach 20. Does Goku travel at that same speed? Or does he just ride Nimbus? Because if he rides Nimbus, that makes sense.
Things get really interesting with 15-Finger Sukuna and Maharaka, though. For both of these matches, it really does entirely depend on if you think Goku is capable of surviving Sukuna's domain expansion, as it's somewhat difficult to scale Sukuna's exact attack potency at this point. He's above the likes of the Disaster Curses with ease, but how much is really unclear, meaning his attack potency is above city level or above mountain level. If you think the attack potency of his Cleave and Dismantle is above the entire energy contained within Dagon's domain. Taking the higher end into account, then both Sukuna and Goku are above mountain level by an unquantifiable degree, and Goku really has no counter to Malevolent Shrine. However, by that same degree, Sukuna's durability is way less than his attack potency, as he admits himself that Maximum Meteor would have damaged him. This vagueness in Sukuna's scaling goes for his speed as well, but for the sake of this, we'll say that they're around the same level of speed, given how there are potential light speed metas for stronger versions of Sukuna, who admittedly wouldn't be hundreds of times stronger than the 15-finger version. Essentially, it comes down to if you think Goku can annihilate Sukuna in a single Kamehameha, or if Sukuna pulls out the domain in time and just completely batters.
Could Goku kill Sukuna with a single Kamehameha? At this point, personally, I would say no. That's just me. I'm just saying I'm going to say no. I don't think he's quite there yet. I mean, yeah, I just don't think so.
Goku until he's annihilated. Again, this is presupposing that they actually are mountain level. A very similar scenario occurs for Maharaga, who, while being weaker than Sukuna, has the added perks of being a Shikigami, which gives him the same invisibility that cursed spirits have. Once again, if Goku can't one-shot Maharaga, he might just adapt to ki attacks or become resistant to Goku's basic punches and kicks, which might become a serious problem. Still though, a full power Kamehameha would certainly annihilate Maharaga just like Sukuna. It's really if you think Goku can land the hit or not.
How strong is this Goku, bruh? How strong is this guy scaling Goku? Holy shit, I understand Goku's strong, but like this strong, I don't know, bro.
There is one final possibility of what could happen, and it's the chance that Goku transforms into a great ape.
Now, okay, yes. Alright. Now, he's right. If Goku transformed into a great ape, he is stronger than everybody there combined. But that does not mean he can't die. Easily, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Goku power-wise is the strongest than anybody there combined if he transforms to a great ape. But that makes him a really big target, and it severely lowers his speed. Sukuna can just freaking chop his intestines out, bro. Bro said damaging Sukuna equals severe damage. Bro, Kamehameha, I think no, since just like how Goku lets his opponent power up, I think it would be the same for Sukuna's domain. True. True, Goku would want to see what his full potential. Baby Goku Soul? I don't think so. But yeah, no, I mean, if Sukuna could just like cut off his tail. Like, it's pretty simple.
Now, I wanted to see if it was actually possible. Based on shots, at least from the anime, we see that there is not a full moon. However, we can actually check if there was a full moon on October 31st of 2018. And actually, the anime perfectly recreated the phase of the moon, which is actually pretty impressive attention to detail. But it's not a full moon. Giving the benefit of the doubt that enough Blutz waves could reach Goku from this half moon, everyone in Shibuya is screwed. A power level multiplier of 10 would put Great Ape Kid Goku's power level quite literally in the thousands. So even a rampaging wild Kid Goku would probably nuke the city with ease and annihilate everyone, good or bad. Overall, I think that even without cursed energy,
I don't know. This guy really rode Goku's schmeat, bro. I just don't think Kid Goku's got it. At least this for the specific version that he used.
Pretty much every opponent, and has a solid chance of beating the likes of Sukuna, while his lack of knowledge would lead him to lose against, ironically, the far weaker opponent of Mahito. So,
dude, Mahito all he has to do, Goku can't, he can't see Mahito. All Mahito has to do is just go behind him, touch him, dead. It's over. It's over. Like, it's not hard, bro. Mahito would clearly destroy Goku. Yes, Goku has the power to kill Mahito, but that does not mean in a real fight that Mahito would lose to Goku. Mahito would absolutely kill Goku. Easily. Just because Goku has the power to defeat some of these characters, that does not mean in a real world scenario that does not mean Goku would beat them. That's why that's why people are like, oh well, Sasuke, Sasuke with his Sharingan could beat Goku. Maybe. Now, yes, Goku has more power clearly than Sasuke for sure, easily. But would a Genjutsu work on Goku? We don't know. Goku certainly has the power to defeat the so-and-so character, but would that actually happen? I don't know.
Could Goku survive the Shibuya incident? He's got a solid shot.
I don't know. I don't know. Let's read the comments. I mean, 100%, like, no disrespect towards the video. Great video, by the way. I just wish he would have showed more feats of Goku. But let's see. Bro would be like Toji if Toji was on mega steroids and had this ability to fly and shoot laser beams. But Goku can't fly at this point. Goku can't fly. The fact that he has to use Kid Goku in order to make this fair is hilarious. I forgot how much of a powerhouse Kid Goku already was. Now I feel bad for the random martial artists who went up against him during the tournaments thinking that it would be an easy win. As Goku and Krillin stood in front of, I don't know what the fuck. In Dragon Ball Verse, character can't ignore hacks just by being strong. Topo Hakai versus Vegeta ignored Hakai. Candy Vegito ignored Boo's hacks. Jiren versus Hit and Hit versus Goku both ignored Hit ability. So I'm not even gonna surprise if Goku could just ignore Mahito's axe. I mean, that's true. That is true. But then you're just getting into the argument of plot armor. I mean, Goku's the main character. Vegeta's the main character. Of course they're gonna win. You know? No, sir. The question is, can the Shibuya incident survive Goku? It'll get so wicked, Sukuna gonna switch side like, nah, he's the true monster. I've always been under the assumption that ki is connected to spirit. So while ki and cursed energy are not the same thing, having a lot of ki lets you power through things like unique powers, i.e. time manipulation, poison. So I would assume that this would allow Goku to just power up and resist idle transfiguration. I guess. I mean, Goku's soul being too strong for Mahito's ability to work would make sense to a degree, seeing as in Super he's able to resist existence erasure by just being strong enough to do it. The idea of Yuji serving as Goku's eyes during a Mahito... I don't know. Let's see, one more. Something interesting to note is that ki in Dragon Ball is described as both spiritual and emotional energy. For example, Genkai is literally described as life force for the soul and is used to make the spirit bomb, but is otherwise blah blah blah. Now at the age Goku wouldn't have been a master at manipulating his soul, although it's unlikely that he doesn't have a rough understanding of it, thanks to Roshi have amazing understanding of it for Mafuba. It's fair to say Roshi was setting the foundations of what the soul is for Goku, so it's likely that Goku was less understanding of the soul than Itadori, but thanks to Ki being so much more stronger than Itadori's cursed energy, they can be considered to have comparable protection from Mahito. Something else to note is that courage is considered as a positive emotion, and thus a regular Ki blast would be like Mahuraga's positive energy blade, so all the curses are getting packed up very quickly. Also, since Ki has aspects of RCE, it's possible Goku might be able to sense them, as he's able to sense negative/evil Ki. He most likely couldn't see them, but he'll know the rough area they're in. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't know. Maybe I have to go back and rewatch Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball, because I truly just do not know. Dub video though. Dub video. If Goku survives the Shibuya incident, I'm gonna say this: Goku's him, bro. Goku's him. It is crazy how he had to put Kid Goku against the Shibuya incident, and he still clears 100%.